Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where apparently there's a civil war imminent since people are disloyal, but I don't think that they actually are disloyal right now. Okay, let's proceed and see if that goes away on the month tick. I just loaded up the game, so maybe that's a little bit of a weird bug. I feel like that's not going to be a thing. Let's find out. I mean, these guys are just above the loyalty threshold, but okay. Who is apparently disloyal here? It usually says in this tooltip who's disloyal. 44.36%. Are we talking just like states? Or rather provinces? Province loyalty here is 100, 90, 98, 95, 99, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 189. That's a little lower. And 97. And our capital province, 100. So the question becomes, who exactly is disloyal? These guys? I mean, I thought that the threshold for that was 35, but maybe not. We could see about bribing this guy, and yeah, I guess that's it. The threshold is, I think, 40%. Maybe I just misremembered the threshold. We'll find out. There is some war going on over here. That's nice. We're not too interested in the war right now. Right now, all we want to do is power up our economy. That is a big deal for us, and it's going to be a little bit of a slow start because of that. But with these mega campaigns, I like to start slow and continue slow. And just become an unstoppable juggernaut. That's the way I prefer to play these long tail games, and that is indeed the plan here. We're going to look to become an economic juggernaut for right now, and then just become unstoppable later. We're putting in the work now so that we can just do some ridiculous map painting a little later on. How much are we planning to expand in Imperator? I don't know. You know, some. Not necessarily huge amounts. We'll probably do much more expansion in Crusader Kings, in all honesty, than in Imperator. There's a Pretender support. Okay. I mean, we could bribe this guy. Sure. Okay. So we'll do that for now, and actually it is Ashuda Urundi. Yeah, this guy. So his loyalty to us is 79 right now. That's okay. We'll be good for now. We need to build up cash. That is our big objective right now. So to that end, we're building a mine, and we're going to be working our way through our economic missions over here for the time being. Fortify the mountain passes. The Seleucid Empire, that melting pot of Greek decadence to the south, has reared its ugly head, and it is clear that they wish to sink their teeth into our beautiful kingdom. Orontes has requested that we begin extensive renovations of the defenses on our southern border to close off the mountain passes through which the Seleucids could enter into the fertile Armenian heartlands behind them. There are some voices in our court, however, that argue that we should trust in our armies and not our walls. I tend to fall into that category. I mean, we've got a couple of forts down over here. But honestly, well, it would be like this fort. That would be the important fort here. There's no fort here, although there maybe should be. But yeah, it would be those forts. For now, we're hoping for diplomacy to keep these guys from attacking us. We're hoping that they're going to turn their eyes westward and fight eventually Moria. That would be the ideal scenario. For now, of course, we're going to go for men, not walls, because that tends to be my doctrine in these games. As evidenced by the fact that I already turned down our fort maintenance, so that's great. We're going to continue to accept all of the trade that is available here. We want all of the cash, literally all of it. If there is cash, we want it. That is our current goal. So we're going to need to build a mine over here. That's, of course, 160 gold. And that's going to take us some time to get there. Fugitives have crossed the borders. Fleeing the dreadful war with Colchis, a number of important dignitaries have managed to escape to our lands, hoping to find refuge. Our advisors recommend against giving them asylum due to the fragile political circumstances in our region, and indeed, much favor may be gained with Colchis if we were to finish their job for them. So this is Colchis up here. I don't think we're scared of them. We'll welcome them. What could go wrong? No, seriously, I don't think we're scared of these guys. So that'll be fine. We'll accept this offer, 27 or 0.27 gold per month. 27 gold per month at this stage of the game would be ridiculous, to be clear. Absolutely, positively bonkers. Like, to a point where I can't even imagine how strong we would be if we had that kind of income at this point. Complete craziness is what that would be. Don't mind me, I'm just moving the Rogue Tech launcher over to a different monitor. Yes, 0.19 gold per month. I like it. It may be replacing another offer, but we'll see. We're up to 6.32 gold per month. Fort maintenance is a decent chunk of that, and we may want to consider removing, like, this fort here. Like that. I'm actually surprised that it didn't ask for confirmation on that. It's just right-click, and it's just, boom, gone. This fort's another decent one to remove. We'll go ahead and do that. And maybe even our capital fort. Actually, our capital fort's right next to Iberia. I'll keep that for now. But I definitely do want to continue that. I'm a little bit squeamish about this many volcanoes being around. That's for sure. We've got 4 volcanoes right around here. So that's something to think about as well. We do have enough gold now to build our mine, and we will definitely do that. We're up to 7 gold per month, and our mine finishes in Erevik. Wonderful. So that will be great. We've got that mine good to go. And we're just going to allow this population to continue to grow for the moment. We could try to change some of our governor policies. That, of course, will cost political influence. We may want to change this one over to, like, acquisition of wealth. This is going to be, like, our mining province. We've got a number of mines that we're building up over here. I mean, we could bleed them dry, but I don't want to do the local provincial loyalty and the food modifier reductions. I don't think that that's fantastically great. So instead, I think we're just going to swap this. Well, maybe we should keep it on some local autonomy. We'll move that to acquisition of wealth for right now. There's also this one down over here. This is something that we're working on for our missions as well. This is our farming region. And to that end, we could do encouraging trading for the local monthly food modifier. We'll go ahead and do that as well. Cool. We'll accept this offer. We're making 7.5 gold per month now, and that number is just continuing to increase, up over 8 now. Excellent. We're really, really happy to see that. We want these numbers to continue to grow so that we can build and build quickly. That's all going to be very, very important. We're going to be able to finish up these mines very soon. An offer of alliance from Pontus. Do we care? They are bordering us. Actually want to look at Pontus here. Okay. I'm just wondering here. Is there a way in this game to diplo-vassalize allies like this? I don't think there is. It's not really Europa, right? So I think we'll accept this for now. It'll make us appear stronger on paper, and hopefully they won't get us into too many issues. Yeah, we'll accept that offer. And for now, it's what, Shalat? That's our last location for the mines? Yes, that is accurate. So we will, of course, build a mine here as soon as we've got the cash. I would really, really like, well, we could form Persia. I don't think that that's really what we want to do, but we could work towards that. Eventually, we want to be the Ottomans, right? But for now, we may want to not form Persia. I'm not sure if Persia will be able to form the Ottomans in Crusader Kings, because that's the era where that will actually happen. So we'll see. We will certainly see. So for now, I want to hop into the economy here. There's no real... Ooh, hello. The patriotic citizens in Armenia, that's a lot of vowels in a row. I definitely mangled that. That did not go well. The patriotic citizens in this place right here, are ecstatic about our benevolent rule. In honor of our majesty, they've kindly raised a rather pitiful sum of gold, hoping to procure some political favor. We simply hadn't the heart to tell them their gift was a trifle. I mean, that's like 4 months worth of income. That's not a trifle. We will happily put that into the treasury right now because we need to invest here. And we're much closer now. We're several months closer to getting that online. Control change is happening over here. Okay. That's that auto cap feature that Imperator has. Cool. So Albania is being attacked by Legia. These guys up here. For now, we're not too interested in looking externally. I want to get our economy online. I want to get our technology rolling, which it currently very much is not. Our technology is not rolling at this moment. There's no doubt about that. But we'll get there. Egypt, yes. We accept your offer. We're making 8.49 per month, and of that, 6.28 is from commerce. Iberia now has a claim on the province of Armenia Superioris. They have a CB on us. We'll see if they want to take that. They shouldn't. They absolutely should not want to take that. They actually would accept an alliance. Do we have a CB on them? No, we don't. Okay. Good to know. A son has been born to our king. And a daughter. Okay, so twins. Cool. That's all well and good. We want to get our additional mine built over here. And that will happen not next month, but the month after. So we're still moving pretty slowly here. There is a disloyal subject. This guy's a pretender to become king. He is actually our primary heir. Okay. He's also a researcher. Do we just give him free hands? I mean, he's our primary heir, so we probably don't want to do that. We don't really care about him being disloyal, though. His power base is not very good. Okay, so these guys now have a claim. That is a little bit frightening. Ah, they took this territory? Okay. Well, we'll see if they actually declare on us. For now, we accept these trade offers. We need the cash. We have enough gold now to build our mine in Shalat, and so we shall. Excellent. Now there's a risk of civil war again, and that is due to this gentleman right here. He is our steward. What's going on with his loyalty right now? Just because of his power base. Okay. He's currently working on buying a holding. Very low chance of success. We're just going to give him free hands and boost that on up. So no real problem there. He's going to get corrupt, but whatever. We're up over 10 gold per month. That's excellent. And we are continuing our mine constructions over here. We have 2 simultaneous mine constructions, which is wonderful. That's also this mission complete once those mines finish up. And we definitely want to make this into a city. So we want to found a city here. That's going to cost us 200 gold, so it'll take us a little bit of time to work that up. That's okay. That is completely fine for right now. Where's our trade overview? I want to just accept all trades. There we go. Call to arms from Pontus. Okay. This is a war that they have started against these lads. We accept, and we're not helping. Have fun, Pontus. I'm sure they've got it. Well, maybe we will help. Looks like they're going to attack our territory, which is unacceptable. So, these guys would raise where? In Armenia? I think so. Where do we want this to raise? This would be Armenia Minoris. Do we have any levies from that? No, not exactly. I don't want to raise this levy because I feel like that's massive overkill. Maybe Cappadocia Pontitia? Yes. I like it. So these guys are at 87% morale. We're going to let these guys lock in. They are now locked in, and we're going to move on up. Let's see about fighting them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. So in we go. We'll chase them down a bit. Actually expecting to lose this? What? Pontus has 2,000 troops coming in. Oh, they have heavy infantry. Well, it's gonna hurt. But it should be okay. Yeah. Very likely that our side will win. It just wasn't counting us there, I think. Or the other reinforcements. This should be no problem. Okay. So we stack wiped them. And who all are we actually at war with here? Just these guys. Okay, so they're sieging. We're just going to walk back to our territory, and we would like to go somewhere without attrition. There we go. Sounds good. We're at 67 gold right now, and we're making 10 gold per month. Our levy wages raised are actually not harming our economy, which surprises me a bit. This is actually free. Why is raising this levy free? It feels like it shouldn't be. I don't know. As custom dictates, the eager yet politically inexperienced Hamyik Orunduri, I mangled that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mangle all of these. It's gonna be awful. Has approached us in obeisance, asking for our formal patronage. Such a request carries few practical duties, but would increase the standing of Hamyik. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep mangling this. It's gonna be awful. Amongst his peers. Such a benevolent action may also ingratiate us with the Armenian elite. It is a stupendous pun. This is true. We do seem to be somewhat busy washing our hair. He's not happy about it, but he doesn't have to be. Cool. So they've got a little bit of troops moving around over here, but we'll just let this siege progress for right now. We're saving up cash to be able to upgrade this city here. This is absolutely vital for us that we get this going, because we want to make our way through these missions in Pearl of Armenia as quickly as possible. The question is, do we go for Granary of Armenia, or do we go for bread and circuses? We probably go for Granary of Armenia. I feel like that's better. Of course, that does cost 600 gold. That's for sure. Maybe losing 600 food isn't that big of a deal for a little bit. Maybe. It's just running around over here, and I'm okay with this. We're going to let this siege progress. And, I mean, they don't have any siege engineers, so it's going to take them time. but this war will be over shortly. In fact, maybe we should disband this. Oh, yeah, we have to do it via the military view. And we can't disband them while at war. Okay. So we can't put down levies that we raised while at war. Yeah, that's a thing. I remember that now. We are going to want to get some proper legions eventually, but we're going to need to work on our laws for that to happen, which of course is in our government. Ooh, we can call down an omen here. For now, I think national tax is the way to go. Or no, that's civic tech investment. I keep doing that. I still think that's the way to go. Cool. So we'll do that. And there's some nonsense just kind of... Oh, hello. These guys lost their border with us. Fascinating. Very glad to see that, in all honesty. Very, very glad. We only need about 7 more months, maybe 6, depending on how this develops between now and then, to get this upgraded. That's fantastic. We're very happy to see that. And this siege will be over shortly. I'm surprised we're at 0% war score right now. Oh, we're at 0% war score. There's a total of 19 current war score. Okay, sure. The war score is ticking away, but they'll have this siege done very shortly. That's no problem. Okay. So there we go. War score's at 100, total victory, and that war is now officially over. I'm a little surprised we didn't get a pop-up notification about that, but we'll just disband our levies. Cool. And no problem. Fantastic. So we're at 163 gold right now. And our monthly balance is up over 11 now. That's so good. We, of course, do need additional farming settlements down over here. There's a number of those that need to be built. But there's a lot of this that needs to happen. Training camp, huh? Okay. That's quite a bit. But it is important to do. So we're going to need to work our way through this, and it's going to be a little time-consuming, but we're not in any rush. We've got a lot of time. We have like 2,000 years. We are not in a hurry here. So that is great. Our mine will be done in just 45 days. And we almost have the cash to get this city upgrading. We're also going to have the political influence at virtually the same time, so that's good timing. In fact, literally the same month tick. We get the cash and we get the political influence. So I'm very happy about that one. We're going to found our city here as soon as possible, which will be on this month tick right now. There we go. So that is underway. The mine has been built over here, which means that we can complete that. 6% slave output in all 3 of those locations just permanently for the rest of the game. That is beautiful. So we'll happily take that. Of course, our next investments are going to be on our food producers over here. I believe we already built a farming settlement here. Yes, we did. The fortress here will need to be revoked, and we're actually paying money to have that there, so we will go ahead and remove that right now. There's, I think, no point in keeping that there, and we'll need to have one here and several other locations besides in this particular province. This is kind of going to be our breadbasket, it seems. That's okay. We do, after all, have this on encourage trade for that exact purpose. So that'll be fine. We have plenty of food. No problems. So Pontus took this territory. Eventually, we're going to look at expanding, but for right now, we're not too eager to do that. This fort seems like it's kind of useless to me, just looking at its location. I mean, it does block this pass, I guess, and it kind of blocks this one, and kind of blocks this one. It doesn't really succeed in any of that, and I feel like a fort here would succeed much better on that. A hot-headed slave with a talent for oration by the name of Vardan has been stirring up his fellow bondsmen in the city of Dubios. The local authorities have so far managed to keep the situation under control, but the brazen fool continues to hold forth on the corruption and unfairness of the political system, with Orontes 3 Orontid receiving honorable mentions. The slave population of the entire province of Ararat, okay, we'll go with that, has by now heard of his exploits, and the city elites and slave owners are demanding immediate action to ensure the status quo is not disturbed further and any slave rebellion is crushed before it can be allowed to foment. I mean, I don't like killing a pop. I would prefer not to. 10 political influence and losing 10 popularity. Let's do it. We do need to boost our popularity up, there's no doubt about that, but for now, we'll just lose our political influence and we'll just hire the slave. Excellent. I don't want to kill a slave pop because that will, of course, harm our economy, which I'm very, very much preferential on not doing. So we'll just do this for now. We are, of course, going to want to build farming settlements in a number of locations, but for right now, this is looking pretty good. We've virtually doubled our income over the course of this episode, and that is great. Hopefully, we can keep that up, at least for a while. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.